Hello everyone, I'm Daljit Dhaliwal in Washington. The main story is brought to you by Al Jazeera. Polling stations have closed in Mexico, where voters in 14 states are electing governors, mayors and local officials. The poll took place after a campaign marred by murder and intimidation. It is being seen as an unofficial referendum on President Felipe Calderón. Frank Contreras has this update for us.
More than 30 million voters had the opportunity to turn out. In most cases, the voting rate was fairly normal for this sort of local election. But in the states of Sinaloa and Tamaulipas, two states under severe levels of drug-related violence, those states saw high levels of abstentionism, voters not turning out for the polls there. Though heavily armed police and troops were in place in Tamaulipas State in effort to try to protect voters there. In the state of Sinaloa on the west coast, there were no protections taken in that sort of situation.
U.S. General David Petraeus has officially taken command of U.S. and NATO forces in Afghanistan. During an inauguration ceremony on Sunday, he said that operations against the Taliban are at a critical stage, and he told soldiers that, quote, "We are in this to win."
After years of war, we have arrived at a critical moment. And with the surge in ISAF forces and the growth of our Afghan partners, we have a new opportunity to do just that. We must demonstrate to the people and to the Taliban that Afghan and ISAF forces are here to safeguard the Afghan people.
2 days of mourning have been declared in the Democratic Republic of Congo after more than 230 people were killed in a tanker explosion. The United Nations says nearly 200 people have been injured. Poland has been voting for a new president in a runoff election. 80% of the votes have now been counted, putting acting President Bronisław Komorowski in the lead. His right-wing opponent, Jarosław Kaczyński, has already conceded defeat. The elections were held after Poland's former president, Lech Kaczyński, died in a plane crash in April. And those are the top stories. You can, of course, keep up to date with all the news on our website, aljazeera.net/English.